Yes, no, bless no. Don't forget the rest now. There's King of the Pit TV signing in live and large, nice and early today. So, hopefully this record wakes me up a little bit. Had a nice little bit of feedback in regards to the last Dead Kennedys listen through we did, so we're gonna keep it moving. We've got plastic surgery disasters this time around, and it really goes to show, like, even though I am into my punk and hardcore music, and the people I am around are into that sort of stuff, the Kennedys don't really get talked about as much as they could do, because I just had a look at the discography and I was completely unaware of the album titles of these records. I am somewhat familiar with the artwork of this one, but it's not like being pushed in my face, because it seems as if the Dead Kennedys, albeit really good, not in favour with people who tend to listen to hardcore music for some reason. But anyway, we're going to get straight into it. My name's Des, this is King of the Pit TV. If you are a fan of my channel and you want to check out these full album listens the moment they get listened to and uploaded, as opposed to listen to them one song at a time, months on after from when I've actually listened to the record, support your boy. The link's down in the description. Alongside that, I do additional things like rating the record and giving a good overview of the record afterwards, you know what I mean? So it's all worth your time. Now, this one is Advice from Christmas Past, only 55 seconds long, so what we're going to do is we're going to run it into the second tune, which is entitled Government Flu. And without further ado, my people, let's get straight into it. I really enjoyed the first record.
Why are you such a stupid asshole? Would you really like to know? Well, here you see. Remove your clothes and the vet will show you how.
Oh, and just a little side note for the Dead Kennedys fans. I'm not a politicised head. I don't really know too much about the references and, too much of the metaphorical content that's going to get thrown my way. Just as when I was listening to Rage Against the Machine, a lot of it will go over my head, so I apologise for that. But I'm here for the music at the end of the day, so if it's good, it's good.
You went to school where you were taught to fear and to obey. Be cheerful, fit in, or someone might think you're weird. Life can be perfect. People can be trusted. Someday I will fall in love. A nice, quiet home of my very own. Free from all pain. Happy and having fun all the time. It never happened, did it?
Is that everything?
Yeah. Come on, Mum. Okay.
Nothing to comment on. Let's get straight into it. This one's Government Flu.
We got a drug, we're gonna try that on you. We'll make you die, it'll get you just a little bit sick. Got a head cold, got a chest cold, and a street head cold. Oh, not forever, make a heyday, make a lazy, got a crazy. For days and days and days and days and days and years. Well, they got
I mean, the drummer is really what really emphasises the punk rock aspect of the band, because as far as the guitars go, rock and roll guitars, man. A little bit of surf rock is what we tend to associate with the sound of the DKs. I don't really know where that reference comes from too much. Is it the rhythm? Or is it the tonality of the guitars in general, like the major sounding guitars? I don't know why people make the reference to surf rock, but it tends to be the case. I'm completely unaware of that style of music, so.
time now to stay
I think we got a little bit of reverb ringing off of that guitar as well.
on the job.
Or perhaps it's delay. You tell me, people.
But the dosage didn't want to supply. Make you even sicker, you're slipping away. Get it on your breath, we're getting on your breath. You can't get it up and up on the rock and roll. No!
It's an interesting guitar tone. It sounds super duper hot. And even the vocals, I think, are somewhat distorted, but I think it's due to them being ramped up.
The government flew! The government flew! The government flew! Swimming abroad, keeps flowing down the USSR. But meanwhile, we'll keep an eye.
It takes talent to play relatively tight at this tempo when we're switching from section to section, especially when we're going from more chordy areas and then straight into the single line, single note type picking. It sounds simple, but it's a lot more complex than it is, even if them chords are power chords, you know what I mean? And then suddenly we got to start strumming a completely different rhythm within the guitars.
What it's doing to you. Gotta hurt.
Oh, and I don't even know the members of the band, you know what I mean? I know Jello because of the name of Jello, you know what I mean? It tends to pop up every once in a while, but as far as the actual members of the instrumentation, I'm completely unaware, and they definitely should get just as much respect as, you know, the members of Black Flag, in my opinion, because these are on par as far as the musicianship and the craft. I would say they were better instrumentally, but as far as that creative value, they're definitely on par with the Black Flags.
Go, gotta dance, go, and swing it, go. Going on forever, make a hey, hey, make a hey, hey, got the crazy, hey. For days and days and days, days and 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 years. The government flew. The government flew. The government flew.
Alright, rampant frantic. Let's keep it moving. We've got Terminal Preppy coming up, alright? Anybody a fan of Ceremony listening to this? I reckon if you're a fan of Dead Kennedys, you like Ceremony. They had a tune called Terminal Addiction.